Hey everybody, or just future me, whoever is watching these. Welcome back to, I think, the fourth installment of the online Heisman tier full season with one team, Clemson, half online, half dynasty, hybrid fun thing. We're 5-0 to start the year, getting ready for Game 6. But before we hop to Game 6, you know what we gotta do? We gotta recap the highlights of the last video, so let's hop right into that. Game number 4, and it's number 4 Oregon coming to Death Valley. And this one was all the three-headed monster at receiver. First drive of the game, capped off with an Antonio Williams, short little, 8-9 yard touchdown from inside the red zone. Then we threw a sloppy interception, but Cade Klubnik rebounds quickly, finds Bryant Wesco Jr. on a screen pass of his own a couple of possessions later. You know, nothing hard about it. Get it out quick, follow your blockers. Football ain't that hard. But we save the cool, fun, hard stuff for later as TJ Moore catches a 20-yard out, makes 2 guys no check that, 3 guys look like fools, takes in a 50-yard touchdown, and how it always seems to go, our opponent gets on tilt. Wade Woodass pops out of nowhere and says, "I'll help you with that. Let's get you out of here." As we told you, Wade Woodass does 2 things. Forces quits, and I don't know, I can't remember the other one. But there's the box score from that game. Pause that if you want to check it out. Good rebound by Klubnik. All things considered for one half of football. Good game, Clemson Tigers. Which brings us to game number 5, where, at least offensively, it was all about one man and one man only. First play of the game, answering our opponent's scoring drive on his first drive. TJ Moore, 30-yard gain. Hey, what are we going to try on the second play? Hey, TJ Moore looks open again. Let's try that. Heat check on the third play. Feed the hot hand. TJ Moore again. I mean, at this point, could we even look anywhere else? First drive of the game for us on offense. 4 plays, 4 completions to TJ Moore, and a touchdown. Back and forth scoring from there until right before half. Our opponent is up 5, kicking the extra point to go up 6. Sammy Brown shoots through, extends for the block. Avion Terrell returns it. Instead of being down potentially 6 or even 7.5, worst case scenario now, we're only down 3. But psych, who are we kidding? We have TJ Moore and you're still just running mid-blitz with no safety help. TJ Moore will moss that guy, thank you very much. Take in another first half touchdown, brought him up to like 150 yards or something crazy. And that was all it took. Our opponent was gone. And here's a fun picture I got snapped on the sideline of that game, what we'll call the TJ Moore game. That'll be hanging in white men's offices for years to come in the state of South Carolina. So let's get you the box score from that game number 5 at Ole Miss. 22-19, quit out right before halftime. You know, kind of the same story we've been dealing with. Klubnik was pacing for a huge game. The receivers were pacing for a huge game, but only got half a game out of it. Here's the updated stats through 5 games. You know, still a little light just from all the quits, but the ratios are there. The receivers are certainly playing great. Defensively, turnovers are there. Still really light in the sacks department, though. We'd really like to see that defensive line. You know, where's Peter Woods? Where's TJ Parker? So that's what we're going to look for these next couple of games. You know, let's defensively, really would love to see Peter Woods, TJ Parker, Will Held, Khalil Barnes. Some of these names that aren't even showing up on our season stats yet. We're 5 games in. You guys are supposed to be superstar players. I'd like to see them get going. And offensively, we're not going to be dumb with it, but I think we might start force-feeding Antonio Williams a little bit. You know, supposed to be a 3-headed monster with those receivers. Wesco Jr. and Moore are pulling way, way, way out ahead of Antonio Williams. So, you know, we're not going to do something that ends up costing us a win or anything. But when we see opportunities to get Antonio Williams some touches, I think we're going to prioritize that the next few games, try to even that out a little bit. So here we go. Let's jump into game number 6.
Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines.
All right, Michigan for the first time this year. Oh, and he's All-American. So it had been finding us Heisman tier players, but then it tended to be going up a tier to tier 1 teams. This time it made sure to find us a tier 2 team, but it dropped us down a level as far as competition. So, no, don't want to take anyone for granted. I was an All-American on this name just like a few days ago, and I was like 75-0. So, you never know his story. Probably not the gooniest goon of all time, but until we see otherwise, we're going to respect him. And here's our usual starter play. Should have checkdowns of Wesco and Moore. Or no, excuse me, Wesco and Williams over the middle. Passing them up, though, and we just took a check down anyways. Yeah, I think I had both Williams and Wesco, and certainly wasn't going to hold long enough to see if Moore got open on the crosser, but Randall was there, so we'll take an easy 7. And as I'm famously known to do, let's pound the rock. Oh, wow. Well, maybe I will become a rock pounder. Good time early in the game. Short 2nd and 3. Gideon Davidson, the freshman, breaks off an 18-yarder. We're going to try to cook something up for Antonio Williams here. He's on the right side slot. We're going to hit him with a crosser. Certainly have tons of time. Only rush 3, and yeah, broke open. Good play, Antonio. First of many, hopefully. Going to go ahead and try to double up with Antonio here. I think I said it in the last video. This play only works like once per game, so it kind of stinks to use it early, but yeah, when you score, you chose wisely. That's all I know. Antonio Williams, 2 grabs on the first drive, probably 40, 45 yards on a touchdown, so great start to the game for Antonio. 7-0 Tigers. On defense for the first time, how's our gap shooting looking today? Not great, not great, but Peter Woods cleans it up. Don't need to gap shoot when he can just move guards out of the way. All right, expecting a pass here after we stuffed him on first, and oh man, yeah, bad time to get out of the cover 3 and run cover 9. In cover 9 there, Terrell matched up and followed and got pulled across the middle, and that left that curl wide open. That's right, yeah. Early on especially, we'll kind of rotate cover 3 and cover 9 and feel out our opponent, and we just got caught that time. That's not open, is it? Oh, why did you back off him a little bit at the end there? Bad start for you, Avion Terrell. Definitely not our ideal first drive. Giving up chunk plays and don't even really have a... Oh, get him. Ugh. Don't even really have a feel for him yet, because it's not really like we're identifying concepts or anything. He's just picking up some big chunks. Can we bow up down here? Don't tell me I'm going to have to use a spy on this guy. Can we just close... Oh, okay. Okay. You're about to make me mad, sir. Good drive, good drive. Let's see how well he pays attention. Starting this drive with the same play we ended last drive. Oh yeah, and he's just sitting on the... Well, I don't know. On one hand, he was sitting on the defensive end, so I thought he recognized the formation and knew what he was doing, but then he still just rushed the passer with the DN, so... Maybe he didn't know what he was doing. Maybe I still should have thrown it. When I saw him on the D end, I thought, nope, he read this right. Let's go to Old Faithful. Good play, TJ Moore. Way to get us going. Pretty much always come back to this play around midfield, especially on the left hash. We'll look for more if it's man or match, or if the flats play down. Otherwise, we got 2 checkdowns. Wesco, yeah, kind of a tight fit. He's dropping 8 back, but plenty of big holes out there. We'll take that. Not all the way to the hash here, but fade stop should work great. Especially he's only sending 3. Just make a read. He's in match, so Wesco should win. Oh, okay, I guess I hit my right tackle's helmet. Don't do that. Seems pretty committed to only sending 3, so let's run. We're not going to become a runner, but if we can pick up 7, 8, 9 yards because he's not putting anybody... Get off the block. Okay. That's why you don't run. Running's for punks. We're going right back to fade stop. I caught it out of the corner of my eye when we ran that ball last play. He is usering the cornerback on the left, the isolated island side cornerback. Yeah, he's on him again. Come on. 3-man rush, and he block sheds that. Oh, I think my left tackle's not great, but maybe we'll slide over there. This is a man that's usering an isolated island cornerback, all because we ran one comeback route. Cannot bail him out with these insta-block sheds. All right, he's doubled up. West go. Okay. Yeah, come on now. I'm not trying to disparage this guy, but don't bail him out, game.
15-yard line, it's first down. They'll move the wide receiver.
Still haven't really been able to make this play work yet, but it's usually a pretty easy one to Antonio, and you never know, could make something happen. Yeah, we'll take 6 yards. 3 catches for 56. Good first quarter for Antonio. Second and short, easy down and distance. Perfect time to try something like this. Good blocking in, or just outrun him, yeah. Could take it in. He got matched up on a linebacker, was able to beat him to the edge. And if it gets tackled at the line of scrimmage, no big deal. Good start for Cade Klubnik. Good start for Antonio Williams. 14-7 Tigers. Gonna have to loop if he's running because we have a stun on. TJ Parker. Oh, good find. He got out of there quick. Yeah, TJ Parker won on that loop too, so good find by him. No complaints there. Good read, good play. Don't make me complain now, friend. Just running. Just switched. Yeah, another good. Just right in front of him. Good read. Maybe I shouldn't have doubted you. Like the pace you're playing at. Make him make a mistake. Shoot it. Oh, I got hung up on the shoot. Couple of good first downs from this guy. Still early, and as long as we're scoring on offense, we're not going to make any drastic changes on defense. He's the one that has to kind of play perfect just to match us. But I would like to start making him feel uncomfortable. Okay, there we go. That was a horrendous read. All right, so switching it up a little bit. Ran a little bit of a corner blitz with Terrell. I don't think the blitz even got through, but apparently the look broke his brain because that was the worst read he's made by far. I think this guy will be one that I think he's good for a couple of picks this game. We just haven't made him screen. Oh, that was all computer. TJ Parker. We had him on a looping stunt and happened to loop right into that pass lane. 3rd and 15. Let's go. We made it way too easy for him that first drive, and that big chunk play really hurt us. But this is not the kind of guy that's going to convert 3rd and 15s. Get him. Oh, that's floating. That's Sammy Brown. We got a lane. Gone. There we go. Yeah, you could just tell. Not a bad player, but no. As soon as he's uncomfortable, as soon as he has to work for it a little bit, this guy's going to be good for a couple of picks. Attaboy, Sammy Brown. Wade needs a Robin to his Batman. It's about time. 21-7 Tigers. And this is like the telltale sign of all-American caliber player, I guess I'll say. Yeah. You know, it's one of those, like, he's not an idiot. And I imagine he can beat lower tier players. You know, probably does this kind of stuff against the computer. The second they panic a little bit, it's just 5 wide and usually like verts. Like he's not going to scheme up any hot routes. Yeah, none of this stuff's going to be open. You better not. Okay, good play, Khalil Barnes. Yeah, if this guy's kind of in panic mode, which it looks like he is, I'm expecting another pick in the next couple of plays, and then he's going to get out of here. Or he's not going to get out of here, and we're going to get a chance to win this game like 75-14. A draw play. Okay. I'm not playing with a guy who runs draws and users isolated island cornerbacks because of comeback routes. We're getting you out of here, friend. We're mid blitzing him, sending the heat. Zeros on our zone drops with a deep purple and make a mistake. Yeah, I mean, it was just... And you play this game as much as I have, a lot of these players kind of like run together. You can tell pretty early the archetype. Are you out of here? Or are you going to let me run it up a little bit? Yeah, I could kind of tell that one wasn't going to go long. I don't think he was ever going to stop me, and the second he had a turnover or two, he was going to be pretty dejected. Bummer that we lost another half of stats, but excited to be 6-0. Get that box score up on the screen for you. Kind of the same story we've been dealing with. Got going a little bit. Offense was looking good. Defense was looking good. Looked like we might get in a rhythm. Put up a lot of points, a lot of yards. And our opponent quits out. So while the win is awesome, the stats fall a little short. There's the updated stats through six games. And that's where it really shows, man. Like we're 6-0. We're on pace to do some awesome things. And yet we have 1,000 passing yards through 6 games. That's not even 200 yards a game. I feel like the scheme is there. It's just we're not able to compile because of all the quits. But that's enough about all these quitters and shitters. So let's hop in Game 7. Try to keep this rolling. Don't forget to keep feeding Antonio Williams. Don't forget to keep playing some defense. We really did struggle on D there for a couple of games in a row. So I'd like to do the exact opposite now and go on a run for a couple of games with lockdown D. All right, found a guy quick. See you guys in the game. Oregon for the second time this year, but at least this time it's on the road. Cool stadium. Autzen Stadium. Cool black uniforms. Guy looked like a pretty average, normal guy. Good enough to make Heisman, but he's not dripping with national championships, so just got to make plays, figure him out, and stop whatever he's doing.
On the run from inside his own block. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
First play. As always, we're ready to shoot. Okay, he's flipping. Don't know if he just actually called it poorly or if he thinks he's keeping me out of a blitz or something. Ready to shoot. Okay, don't need to shoot. Running back's in motion. Oh, I should have carried that further upfield. Good play to Sadiq up the seam. There was really nothing in my zone. I should have kept running with that. That's on me.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44.
Flipping his play again. I don't get it. Good play, Peter Woods. Second game in a row you did that early in the first drive. Yeah, this guy, I don't know if he watched some like high-level pro tournament recently or what. In my opinion, the only real value in what he's doing is if I was setting up a very specific blitz, flipping the play can kind of throw those off, but I run a very, very symmetrical defense, not blitzing. And honestly, if I wanted to flip the play with you, my guys would be set up with 2 button presses before you even got to the other side of the field with your receivers. So I don't really know what this guy's doing, but get him. Hit. Okay, third down. Flippy Flipperson. Flipping the play again. God, I hope you're running. I'm going to crash this gap and knock your head off. Oh, no. Idiot. Crashed way too hard and vacated that zone and wide open. Good play. But stop flipping your plays. It's pissing me off. You don't want me pissed off, man? No, it'll honestly probably work in your favor. Gotta stay calm. He's just a guy that likes to flip his play. Cover, cover, cover. Nothing open. Wade! You done pissed Wade off. What'd I tell you? Don't do it. Ugh. starting up near midfield and already on the right hash, so we're bypassing all those starter plays and going straight to fade stop. Get our hot routes in. I think we cooked him on the runoff route. Yeah! Tyler Brown. That's why you always got to at least peek it. That is supposed to do nothing more than just run people deep so that the return route, the back shoulder fade can stop on the sideline, but sometimes people call the wrong defense. You catch them in an adjustment or something. He got cooked there, though. Tyler Brown, not going to catch a lot of passes this year, but awesome to see that he's got at least one touchdown. Let's go. 7-0. Quit flipping your play.
Back to work on offense. That last drive was promising.
That obviously had zero effect on him. He's still flipping plays. Oh, God. Get off a block. Get off a block. Okay. I had stun saying I think I pass committed there, so that could have been bad if he had found a seam. TJ Parker, though, good play. No sacks yet this year, but if he's chipping in the run game like that, we'll take it. That definitely could have been bad. Couldn't gap shoot with the stunts, and the pass commit would have made everyone real slow if he hit the second level. Another play flip, so I'm sure it'll be wide open. Not seeing it yet. Okay. You just threw that to 3 Clemson Tigers, man. Get your shit together. Less play flipping and more good reads.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Flipped it again. See if we can get some pressure. Come on, TJ Parker. Ride that momentum. Everything underneath. Is that a comeback on the right? Oh, yeah, the cloud didn't get there. Good play. So that was a good play and a good read. And that had absolutely nothing to do with you flipping the play. That would have been open on the left if you'd done the same thing and just made a good read. But good play. He's not a total buffoon. Or is he? Yeah, never mind. As soon as I tried to give you some credit, you flipped another play on me. You're a buffoon. Buffoon! Oh, and he caught that. Now you're starting to piss me off, man. You saw what happened last time when you got me pissed off. Cut it out!
A lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh, well, shite. Good play. Yeah, I pretty much called the worst defense you could call for that. Good play. Good play.
Quickly down the field.
Sure you don't want to flip your 5 wide? I hear it's good. Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, did you not get the memo about not pissing me off?
With 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's spinning. And they wrap him up, and not before he's dead.
This won't show up in an edited video. Get through there. Make a tackle. Good play, Avion Terrell. It's going to look like 3 seconds between that last play and this play. He ran his play clock down and called his 3rd timeout in basically 1 quarter. Or no, what sequence did happen? And maybe the quarter ran out first after he ran the clock down for like 25 seconds. Then he wasted 25 seconds on the next play clock, called his 3rd timeout of the first half, and then sat again for like 20 seconds before finally running that play. It was like 2.5 minutes real time. God, another Einstein read out of you. This guy is just really irking me, man. Why are you like this? Is that the reason? Is it to irk me? Whoa, maybe that's brilliant. Is that what your whole thing is all about? Enraging the opponent? Surely this guy is not converting a 3rd and 15. Make reads, good switch stick, Barnes. Oh my God. That is why you don't let him enrage you. There was absolutely nothing open there. I switch sticked to the perfect guy. I just overran it like I was hopped up on steroids or something. Dang it, man. Good play. Good drive. Back to the play we normally start our first drive of the game with. And don't forget, we're still trying to feed Antonio Williams. Get rid of it. He got in there quick. Not a big game, but another 6 to start the game for Antonio. We haven't forgotten about you, friend. We're going to get you some yards. Classic follow-up second down play. Just pound the rock. Adam Randall this time, though. A lot of times we make that. Gideon Davidson. Good run, Adam Randall. I don't run a lot, but it's usually in that exact sequence. If we got 6 or 7 on first, doesn't hurt to run. Never know when you might break off a long one. And at the very least, you're staying ahead of the sticks. We will switch up the running backs and double up on it here, though. Now Gideon gets a run. And a lot less useful. That's why we don't run. We're done with that. Probably could have guessed the play anytime we're around this yardage on the field on the left hash. Randall? Ooh, love that. Love that former wide receiver experience and that former wide receiver hands. Good play, Adam Randall. You're the unsung hero of this offense, man. Let's keep it going. Now, I just took a delay of game like a total rube. And I mean, Klubnik's headstrong makes it to where I can call hot routes fairly easily on the road, even in a stadium like this, but I broke the huddle too late and then tried to do too much. Trying to set up this wheel route. Am I about to... Okay, yeah. Randall, if we got time, you only rush 2? Yeah, Randall, wide open. Don't rush 2, man. That's embarrassing. Adam Randall, 2 for 45 through the air. Missed those wide receiver days, huh? Ooh, I don't think I should have thrown that, but once you call that play, there's not really a lot of other options. Good play, sir. Don't love this down and distance, especially on the right hash. Like, fade stops would work here. We're just going to do some backs crossing. I think one of them will be open. Antonio, especially, since we're trying to feed him quite a bit. Good play, man. Let's put this in the end zone. Red zone screen to Antonio. Oh, that's not open today. Oof. I think I might have had Gideon Davidson out of the backfield on the right. That was a mistake. Don't really see that get that heavily defended, though, when I run it for the first time in a game. That surprised me. Probably shouldn't have thrown that. All right, we're going to look for that stick and nod up the middle with Antonio. Wesco on the return underneath. Oh, he's open. Oh, I threw it late. That was dumb. Ugh. Bit of a surprise, but I think I'm going to kick. This will be our kicker, Nolan Hauser's first actual field goal of the season in Game 7. He's got no timeouts. He's not very good. I would have loved to have scored a touchdown here. I hate that that was a 10-play drive, almost 2.5, 3 minutes, and we only get a field goal, but we get ball in the second half. He's got no timeouts. I don't really respect his offense, so we weren't going to risk doing something stupid there. Hopefully we don't regret that. Good tackle, Sammy Brown. Ultra safe, ultra conservative. Get him. Fumble? Oh my. Yeah, that's why we kicked the field goal, though. I don't think this guy has enough real offense, and we weren't going to risk anything dumb. Might even get him to do something silly right before half. 5 wide. We're double mabled on both the left and right. Switch stick, help control the middle. Yeah, see, that's the kind of silliness we're talking about. Just keeping everything in front of us. Yeah, flip it. Maybe that'll be the answer. Purples are at 10. The blues are at 25. The yellows at 25 in the middle. And then we'll control one of the purples, ideally Woodass, and kind of act as a yellow on our own. We can crash back down if needed. I don't see anything. Surely not. Khalil Barnes, first pick of the year. Let's go. Don't think we're scoring before half, but yeah, I think we made the right call with that field goal now. We'll take a lead into half, and then we'll really turn the offense up. Don't think this will be zone, but worth a shot. No, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay, silly. He's just going to stay up, or stay in like man up 3 deep. We're going to take some free yards to Antonio on this stick and nod. Better throw, and I might have been able to get a little bit extra. 4 for 50 in the first half. I like that. And I was kind of a bozo and used up all of my timeouts too, so we're going to see if sometimes this can work. Pull down on the left, and then TJ Moore crosses over on that route, but maybe no. Yeah. Poor clock management by me with the timeouts and everything, but we'll take 10-7 in the half. We get ball. I don't think this guy's going to be an issue. Let's see if we can blow it out in the second half. And hey, at least we get to play some second half football.
And the Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's
Randall. Oh, gone. Second half football. Actually, that's pretty ironically funny. Ooh. We finally get to play some second half football, but we're not going to get any offensive stats or anything because he just returned the kickoff. Let's go, Adam Randall. Unsung hero, man. I'm liking what you're all about. 17-7 Clemson.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
Still flipping in the second half. We're setting up a cornerback blitz with Terrell. Oh, God, and he's setting up a 80-yard touchdown. Whew. Good play. Probably going to get out of that defense.
The Ducks heading quickly to the line.
This is just the exact same. Wade. Man. That's probably on me. No huddled, then reflipped, and then just ran the exact same play. I thought a deep blue Wade would run with him, but he did not.
Just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy.
A couple of good plays away from still being in a close game with this guy. That's not open. No. You and I would have been in a fist fight, sir. All right, 3rd and 8. Bow up.
Concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
I think our yellows are at 10. Our blues are actually at 15, even though it's only a 3rd and 8. I think I could see him trying some comebacks. That's not open. We didn't get any kind of like interaction, collision for a knockout there? God, how am I in a close game with this guy? Good play. Good drive. Man, this is a bummer. Sammy Brown, can you save something on this drive? Yes, you can. Avion, gone. If you ever see him pick it up clean, you don't even have to worry. Like, the fastest player on the field will be whoever their like backup tight end is. So if he picks it up clean, he's gone. Let's go. F you, play flipper. I don't know how some of you might feel about field goal blocks. If I ever do like a tutorial video over my schemes, I'll show you guys how I do it, and I'll show you how easy it is to not have your field goal be blocked, which is why I don't ever mind doing it, because there's anything that has a counter. Oh, dude, this game, all three phases, man, all three phases. What a weird sequence. We finally got to play a second half, and it's just 2 kickoff returns on the second half. Adam Randall. So we return the second half kickoff. He puts together a long drive, a couple of questionable plays in there. I think that drive should not have ended in a touchdown, but he got a touchdown. We block the extra point, return it for 2 points, and then return the next kickoff for another touchdown. Nice. All right. Weird how we got here, but we're up 2 touchdowns, third quarter. Let's play some defense finally.
To work on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. More to the air.
No. What in the sweet hell? And how are you making all these possession catches in such, like, tight windows? Knock this off.
Start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
You and I both know this drive ends in a Wade Wood-ass interception and you quitting. So let's get to it. Dude, some of the reads you make. You have 13 points against me. God. Well, I see the problem. You didn't flip your play. How do you expect it to get open if you don't flip it? You didn't flip this one either. You just given up. Parker. There it is. TJ Parker, sack number 1 on the year.
Offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
No. I just simply won't allow it, friend. You are not converting you're not converting a 3rd and 20 on me. Oh, you almost did. Oh, thank goodness. I was owed 1. Not really rocket science here. We don't care about anything underneath. Yellows are at 20. I think blues might even be at 25 because I don't think he's going to stop right at the line. Don't care about purples underneath. We want as many rushers as possible. We're actually sending 5. Blitzed Wade should come off of that. Yeah, you're not going to catch that in traffic. Good play. And it doesn't look like he's quitting out right away, so we get to tack on some more points.
They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now it is not looking good.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Actually going with our game starter play. The crosser to Moore is right at about 30 yards, so he'd be right at the goal line. Or yeah, just Williams wins against man on a drag. 5 for 58. Let's go, Antonio.
Wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
All right, bring Randall over. Put him on a streak to run everybody deep. See if Moore can come in underneath it. If it's man, we'll stick to the right side. Yeah, man, Williams. Ooh, Zig cooked that man coverage. Just keep tacking him on Antonio.
Sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Ooh, that was definitely a force on that one. Wesco, the first guy through, was wide open, and we forced it to Antonio. But we'll take the 1 yard. I like this play down here. Kind of a quadruple option. Bubble on the right. Run to Antonio. Pull. Oh, and Randall's just standing out there. Walk in. Is it a pass or a run, though? Does Klubnik get the stats, or does it go as a run? Adam Randall time. Ah, they called it a run. 3 attempts, 15 yards, and a touchdown. So no Klubnik stats, but up by 21 now. Let's just keep playing D, keep turning them over.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Ooh, good read, good play. Good tackle, though, Wade. 6 tackles, man. You're always active. I'm actually getting outpassed by this guy this game, but we have had 2 kick return touchdowns. Takes a lot of yards off the field. And oh my gosh, I think for only the 2nd time this year, we're going to make it into the 4th quarter. What's the final play of the 3rd? Oh no, don't quit. We want the 4th quarter. Khalil Barnes, though. What did we say? We wanted to see Peter Woods, TJ Parker, and Khalil Barnes finally make some plays. I know TJ Parker got his first sack in this game. Khalil Barnes, his first 2 interceptions of the year. And this guy's not quitting, so we get to keep playing some offense. Thank you. Didn't love all the play flipping and all that goofy stuff, but I appreciate that you're not a quitter. You know, this is 80 extra yards we can add on to the stats here if we can put a good drive together. Oh, should be wide open on the stop. Yeah, we put Antonio out there to pick up some cheap yards. 8 for 102. 100-yard game for Antonio, first of the year.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the... Now tells me, now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Lost a throw on 1st down.
Eek. Oh, no, that's no good. A lot of green there. I probably should have just taken off with Klubnik. He's dropping 9 men in coverage, going match, and then, like, ins are going into deep purple, so it took away the comeback and everything, too. I guess that last one was cover 1 man, not match. Just cover 1, yellow and blue in the middle, and then he was putting the ins and purples manually. We're assuming he's still in that same thing, and that's why we're calling this play. Well, okay, took too long. This skinny post, where is it? Yeah, mesh post. These skinny posts, as long as you have a good receiver, which Clemson has several, on the right, Wesco should absolutely cook man coverage. And the beauty of it is, even if you guess wrong and they're in zone, usually a soft spot in zone. See, look at that. He had 9 men in zone coverage, and we still found a soft spot there to Wesco. Let's go. No! That's the one? Okay. Well, good game. We got a lot longer than we have in most of these games. Didn't really get that much more stats, though, because of the 2 kick return touchdowns, but at least we got to see the 4th quarter of a game, and hey, that's 7-0. We're over the halfway point of the season, and we're still undefeated. There's the box score from that game. Awesome game from Antonio Williams. First time this year going over 100 yards. And a lot of activity on the defense. 3 picks, the first 2 from Khalil Barnes on the season. First sack from TJ Parker on the year. And there's the offensive stats through 7 games. Klubnik coming along. Hasn't thrown a pick in the last 3 games, I think. So I think we're getting a little bit of a rhythm. Antonio Williams closing the gap on those other 2 receivers. And yeah, finally adding some names to the defensive sheet. TJ Parker, first sack of the year. Khalil Barnes, first 2 interceptions of the year. Nolan Hauser, first field goal of the year. Hell yeah, all 3 phases, man. Come back tomorrow. Game number 8. Bye.